Hello and welcome back to some more of our tribal Latvia campaign in Crusader Kings 2 with me, the Green Dragon. So, yep, the Frankish kingdoms are still having a bitch of a time. You are losing to peasants, sounds great, and we are struggling to convert ourselves into a proper feudal kingdom. We are actually weaker than we were in a lot of ways, but then again we can raise a lot of troops in theory. This castle can raise 1500, because we're a brilliant strategist mostly. And I'm waiting on my strong bride. Right, that's a castle shipyard, so we'll get even more galleys, which is great. Don't have any vassal stuff raised, that's good. That's all good, all good, all good. All quite good. Okay. I'm gonna risk lowering these and then we can re-raise them, I suppose. How quickly are we gaining money? Relatively quickly for this point in the game. I'm gonna start the hill fort before we head out to Ireland. In fact, maybe I should wait a bit longer, let this recover a bit more, because, well, I would lose the kingdom on succession, which sucks hard. You know what, I should have given this to my son. Right, and you have formed the High Chiefdom of Polotsk, which gives you voting rights in the decision for the next guy. Who is voting for you? Polotsk. But Polotsk likes me. Chief of Lithuania, you douchebag. What could I do to... What could I do? I can always try to knife him. Arrange for an accident. It's not gonna go very well though. He's 45, he should probably end up dying before us. And with our personal holdings we should be able to retake the kingdom relatively easily. I mean, we don't need to be king in order to be in a position where we can make ourselves strong eventually. Losing the kingdom for a little while wouldn't necessarily spell disaster for us. Not necessarily. Okay, this is who? A cousin. Who is now special importance since she is a genius. And we want to educate her with a lustful, dirty old woman or man. You shall do. Nicely, in fact. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. Alright, next thing. I think the next thing should be... Okay, you have improved the fuck out of his opinion, but that is pretty useless to me. Unless... yeah. You are part of the de jure realm, so why don't you prove opinion with him? Why don't we do that? Come on, vote for me! In order to go primogeniture, what would I need? I would need High Crown Authority, which I... Would be really nice if I went up to medium though. You know what, fuck it. Let's set it up so that we can actually gain some troops from vassalage. Guys, they will be upset with me for a while for that, but not too long actually. So that's okay. You are Lithuanian and you are strong and likable. Give you gift and give you that and give you designated regent, and you in turn will... Yes, let me turn your kidlet galleon. There we go, that's the dream. I could let my own troops recover a bit more. Or I could go on a massive raid fest. You know what? Fuck it, let's go on a truly massive raid. We'll let our guys recover afterwards. It's gonna be fine. Gather there, and you are just gonna go about it. It's gonna be fine. Yes, that's the way we're gonna do this. Right, and here we'll... Yeah, this will be relatively easy. All we need is like 1,000 gold and we can make ourselves pretty... Yep, and you're still a tribal kingdom, Poland. That's good. We're actually the only ones who are you know, I think we're the only pagans who are... Yeah, we're the only pagans who can be, actually. Okay, budget deficit, that's not a good thing. Right. Okay, so who shall we raid, in all honesty? I'm thinking these guys might be a good pick for us because of reasons. Actually, let's take a look at it this way. What's the richest prize around? Oh, but a lot of that is castles actually, so not so much. What about Dorset? Much the same. This place is inland, so it's not accessible. What about... No. York, no. No. Don't dare. What about this? Duchy of Anjou, Kingdom of Middle Francia. Ouch. They're actually currently unified. That's not exactly great. Okay. So, Cornwall. We're gonna burn some things to the ground. And incidentally also upgrade a few castles. What we need most of all is just raw numbers, so militia training ground kind of things is kind of the way to go, because that makes us scarier. High Chief of the Atwings, no, we're not gonna do that. Oh, we can't. Right, that won't work because I just sent you to talk to yourself. Yeah, that's kind of gonna end up sucking, isn't it? Okay, let's just... Yep, money. Money. We don't have enough cash to maintain this large troop. Gonna have to keep this in mind and build a castle town or two as well. So, okay, first priorities. Upgrade Zemgalet to a castle. And upgrade Desmond to have castle towns. At least first level, if not second level ones. Oh, Northumbria has gotten big. England will sooner or later unify, as will Ireland. I'd really rather not lose my naval base, but up to -3. I'm willing to go up to -20, but not really beyond that. You know, -20 at the very most. And Polska is almost done with that. Okay, good. Sieging out one county should be enough. I think we should actually start possibly with this one, because it's his primary one, and if we siege that one, he will be unable to raise troops, and that will make our job overall a lot easier. So let's go for that. Sounds good. Wow, that's gonna take a while, huh? That's gonna take a while. Oh hey, someone is actually willing to pay for one of our prisoners from the olden days. And him! Nice. Yes, we'll sell them immediately. That sounds... okay. Well, the pillow talk of a spouse or concubine, eh? Interesting. Interesting, very interesting indeed. And our son is actually in charge now of the thing. Good. Actually, that's risky. Should go for him instead. My brother, namely. because reasons, right? Because he's older, more likable, though we can't have him be old Romova for that, actually. Okay, who do we educate you with? The Yatwingian chief. That sounds good. You are actually pretty damn okay as these things go. This will take a while, but there's some juicy cities under there, so it will be good. And this should give us, just this one county should give us enough firepower to, and by firepower I mean of course economic firepower, to finish upgrading Zemgala into a proper stone hill fort, I mean stone castle. And this has reset apparently because of what? Because I actually went raiding? Interesting. They did raid the camps of the besiegers, which cost me some troops unfortunately, but I do want this retinue. 130 retinue cap. I need to increase my retinue cap a little bit. Training grounds. Retinue size plus 20. Could I build it here? Yes, I could. That's tempting because, like, 400 troops straight up. Actually, no, 550. So essentially, a pretty large, a retinue of pretty large numbers. Holy crap! Will we actually fail to siege this? That would suck. Also, seniorities. Oh. You fucker, and who the fuck are you? Polotsk! The fuck? Air educated with... What? Oh wait, fine, Jesus. Is this better? Okay. Please get gregarious. No, fuck me, right? Of course. Alright, I took getting married and then I proceeded to set up a long engagement. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds really smart, in fact. Okay, hopefully I'll manage to... Shit! This domain is too small. Okay, so this is 1, 2, and some others. Right, so these are the ones that have a say. Okay, Chief of Skalovia. If I create the Duchy of Somogitia, I could actually set up an interesting situation. That could work. Of course. Here we go. There we go, there we go. We have a revolt. They don't actually have as much strength as they say they have on paper, so we're gonna be fine. But it's still annoying. I'm gonna let them work on things a little bit. Old Romova. Oh, right there. You know what? Sure, buddy. Sure, that's fine. Gonna get his ass kicked. Good. Okay, we're gonna finish sieging this out at least, because I do want to keep upgrading my castles. I mean, every time I go raiding I get this shit. I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to get ahead with this crap constantly hitting me? It really does suck. Like, a lot. And that's the thing, actually. I won't be upgrading this with castle towns. I will be upgrading stuff over in Zemgala because that's in my primary duchy, right? Right? So yeah. Now we can actually work on the underlying town, which is great. Okay, concubine is pregnant again. I mean, this kid won't probably won't inherit anyway, because we are gonna get... Oh, they are happily sieging a lot of things, aren't they? Well, crap, there are some troops that... You know, I can just release in Desmond and re-raise back home and just stomp on both those things. Right? Actually, is there... How is there old Romova? Oh, there is some in my territory there. Well, that sucks, actually. These bastards aren't gonna be able to get their seniority succession. So, that won't be a problem. 86. A little more, that gives us about 2/3 of what we need. Which is a step in the right direction, but not quite enough, obviously. Yes, first level of everything, that sounds good. That in fact sounds very good, and you just keep on working on that. Keep on working it. Yes, you are being a bitch about this, sure. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh great, someone else arrived. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's the Cornish revolt apparently. But no, this is me sieging it for loots. You're gonna have to come back later, I think. Please be enough, please be enough, please be enough. It's enough. Okay, we can't stay, unfortunately. We should go and deal with that rebellion, but it should also be relatively easy. Okay, how are we on? Right, I should probably create some of these duchies when I get the chance. Okay, there's the money. Yes, that's fine. The boats can stay up, it's fine. Right, and you can be sold. Good. Now, right away, we are upgrading the hill fort, because that needs to be done. ASAP. Okay, raise these in the safe way, of course. Okay, gather up there. And you, my darlings, gather up, I don't know, somewhere, somehow. Okay, so I suppose. Okay, you accepted the ransom, that's fine, just go there, please, something, anything, I don't know. And you are doing a thing, that's a thing, that's a thing. You are still just hill forting, really, so you are pretty useless. As in, not a threat. Okay, just march on in. Gonna stomp on you and make good things happen. Yes. Okay, in fact, let's just gather on his capital. Sounds great. Just, yes, all the things. All the things on the capital. It'll be great, honestly. Because screw the rebellion and screw the pitiful amount of troops he can raise. Wow, and more tech points, that sounds great. That sounds in fact pretty damn excellent. This will... Okay, this will siege out relatively quickly and then we can go and do wonderful, wonderful things. Yes, all the ideas are good, and Byzantium. Let's go and say hi to them. Okay, you are busy killing each other. That's perfectly fine by me, actually. Perfectly fine by me. Once I occupy some of their crap, I don't know, I might get the ticking score, which would be pretty damn good. But in any case, it will at least destroy their ability to keep pressing the war. Okay, that can't happen. We can't let that fall to them because, damn it, they get a plus 10% because of bullshit events. Okay, who? Ah, right, you're already being discouraged. Okay, that's 30%. Shouldn't stand much of a chance, and then I'll be able to revoke this, which I think might actually have the... No, it doesn't have the castle infrastructure, but still Still, it's something I can give to my heir, and then if I create a duchy there, I can use that to give them voting power, thus securing 2 votes for myself and making things a whole lot easier on the elective succession front. Alright, good. Wait, where are you going? There, are you? And now you're going to Latgale, where you're gonna get your ass handed to you by the 50 remaining rebels of the other variety. Sounds great. Or you might just get caught by me. And you're a traitor as well, which means that you will be rotting in prison. Good, good, good. Rebelling doesn't pay. You should know that by now. How far along is this? Okay, nearly there. We'll be able to upgrade that to a castle momentarily. That will be great. Come on, die horribly in a fire. Thank you. Obviously that isn't enough. We're gonna have to siege at least one of these. But you know that's okay. And this is a thing. Good. We'll be able to adopt some more feudalism. It'll be awesome. Fully upgraded hill port. Yes, yes, yes. I need to be at peace, right? Okay, now it's a thing. Can I... Yes, good. Now this is a castle. Good. And it actually has barracks, which means we get heavy infantry out of this. 500 units. And a lot of that heavy infantry. That is not bad at all. Definitely a step in the right direction. That's a reinforced hill fort, so you could be converted to a... Actually... You don't well, you don't have the wrong government type now, because you're currently rebelling, but you would, if you could, have that. Still, maybe we want to upgrade him to... and him as well. Yeah, maybe we want to focus a bit more on upgrading our... No. A strong central whole set of holdings does prevent a lot of bullshit. Oh, and we can actually upgrade this, so that might be our next pick. We'll see. Now, basic levels of castles is not a bad thing. It does go ways. Okay, that's 100% there. Good. You will revoke immediately. You... He's a traitor. You can revoke his high chiefdom, which will remove his vote. And I can go to... You know what? Agnatic sounds good. Let's allow women to inherit. Actually, Polotsk has a lot of secondary holdings. You know what? Oh, I'm already at 6. Okay. And how do we want to handle this? I mean, I could give this to a vassal. You know what? Let's actually do just that. Why don't we do just that? Okay, you, random douchebag. Why don't you have... Actually, why don't you have Skalovia? Well, why don't we just increase centralization? We don't need a vassal limit right now, and that would make us able to hold all of these as well. Right? Now you we can just keep in prison for now. Okay. Lower these. Okay, we are actually starting to have the ability to, you know, have a few troops at least, which is certainly a step in the right direction. And here we actually have some tax base too, strangely enough. Okay, finally. Finally we can marry. We'll see how much gold we can get from that. Probably not a lot. And I really think that this should be our next bet, because he's a duke within the primary duchy, it's kind of an important position. So what do we want to improve? I think stewardship. Okay, we can hold 6 of 6, so we're good there for now. I could remove the High Chiefdom from him, prevent him from voting, and I really think that that is actually a really good idea, because then he can't inherit. We might hand it back to his successor, and we will build him a hill fort quite possibly, maybe, but I'm in no rush to do that. Okay, yeah, you are slowly building your own hill fort, so that's fine. I think what we want to do is go raiding again. Yes, that actually sounds like a really good idea, but we're gonna do that in the next episode, so thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time, so see you then.